Radical.
Welcome to Radical Our response for January 23rd to January 29th, 2023. Short comments, quick replies. Joe Rogan. Wow, 360s went up. I have like 5 in my closet. I think I was talking about how certain things that went up on Goodwill.com. 360s, by the way, seem to have come back down. Maybe there was just a big period on there. I'm not sure. Maybe it's because it was tax time. But you said you have 5 in your closet. Only 5? That ain't nothing. Talk to a guy that's nearly, died because he walked into his closet and they all fell on me at one time. True story, possibly. I went to the closet and I was trying to get something down from the top that wasn't a 360, but it was on top of a lot of 360s, and they all fell on me. One hit me on the side of the head, knocked me out, I thought I was dead. I'd be the first man to die from like a collapse of 360s. They'd be making jokes about me, Oh, the red ring of death on Rick, I don't know if any 360s have actually killed somebody that were red ringed, Matt Tracker, you don't know if it's real people are watching or if it's bots. If it stays up for 2 or 3 weeks, maybe, but at the end of the day, who gives a F? It's like the new night court that is dumpster fire. We were talking about bots. Maybe a lot of bots are watching Velma. I don't know how the bots work. I don't know. I mean, bots, I think about bots when I think about video games, how people have those aim bots, but I'm not that guy. I'm not a technical guy when it comes to that. I can't tell you much about bots. Now, how do we classify something as a dumpster fire? I don't know if Night Court reaches the level of dumpster fire from what I've seen, because people throw that term around like very loosely. They call everything a dumpster fire. Like even, remember the Dreamcast guy? He calls everything a dumpster fire, but not everything's a dumpster fire. Maybe it's just like a, little mild fire. Maybe not even in the dumpster. Maybe like a lit cigarette that could turn to a fire. I'm not sure, but you agree with me? How people seem to say everything's a dumpster fire when everything is not. Blingo. Talking about the Velma show, I like the adult tone. The show is pretty funny and serious at the same time. We also learn a little about Velma's backstory, as if we really care. I only seen the first 2 episodes. I will watch the other 2 today, but so far I think it's good. Okay, so there are some people out there that think the show is good. I haven't seen the show, so I can't tell you. The concept of an adult Scooby-Doo, that's pretty interesting. Taking anything that's very, innocent like that, for the most part, and giving it an adult spin, there can be success there. But I from what I've seen of the trailer, it just doesn't, I don't know. Like, there's just too much about it. Like, me personally, I don't care if they give an adult tone to something that is sacred like Scooby-Doo, as if Scooby-Doo is sacred. Just, there's so many things about it that I would say, no, I don't really care to watch it. But there are people out there that are saying that it is a good show. Blingo is one of the 2 people saying it's a good show. Mr. Boat Shoes, just say no thanks. That was an answer to me. I'd requested of people. What do I do if someone lowballs me on something, lowballs me at the flea market? And right now I have a strategy of, since I have a lot of the same things similarly, of CDs, DVDs, games, whatnot, I say, instead of saying no, I say yes to something else. I switch it up and I say buy 3 or more, you get a discount. The more you buy, the more you save. So that switches up from I want to get this one thing for a lower price to, there's an option for me to save money if I buy more. So it gets them buying more, and that should switch things over. Now, of course, if they still say, well, I really want this, I say it's what it is. I got to make a profit. So I'm in here. It's a business. So, that's the offer I can give you right now. But thank you for coming by and showing interest. And then if they walk with us, say, have a nice day. You do take care now. So I try to be as nice as I can to them after the fact, unless they stick around. They're like, really? I got 6 for this game. And then they try to force the subject. I'm like, okay, that's neat. I hope you find it somewhere else. Maybe someone's selling some games down that way. I don't know. Jeff Bitancourt, I got these for a Camry. They last about 2 years, which isn't bad for the price. Hey, this guy, he got 2 Westlakes for his Camry. No, not Westlakes. No. One thing. I forgot the name of my tires. I want to say Turkey tires. The hell, Waterfall. Yeah, Waterfall. Westlakes, I have heard bad things about, actually, the other cheap tires. But Waterfall, yeah. If they last about 2 years, and at the time I paid 50 some bucks a tire, now they're like closer to maybe 80. But if that's $80 a tire, and that's 2 years, then that's not all too bad. It's not all too bad. I mean, they're not Michelins, okay? But for the price, sometimes you gotta look at things and say, like, hey, for the price, that's pretty good. And whenever you can save money on something, I don't know. Nothing lasts forever is my thinking on the tires. Nothing lasts forever. You can buy the nicest set of tires, but you could drive over something, you get a nail on them, in them or whatever, completely ruin the tire or whatnot. Nothing lasts forever, so try to get a good deal on stuff. Rune Mamba. Damn, Rick, you got the worst of both worlds. Mechanics are the biggest scammers ever. After mechanics is dentists. There's a lot of overlap between them. They never upfront about the prices, hate insurance, prefer cash, charge different rates to different people, etc. Well, I can't really say much about charging different rates to different people, because when it comes to my storeroom, Mamba, if it's a regular, I might give them a lower rate than I would say other people. So I'm not even different from that. I think any seller of anything, there's certain people that you might give a special deal to because maybe they're nice to you, or you just personally maybe like them, or let's say it's a female that has giant gazongas and they're hanging on your table. Okay, yeah, I might give you a discount. You want that video game? Heck, you might get it free if you let me put it in between your cleavage or something. Not that that would ever come up, but if it's a copy of Lost Planet Extreme Condition that I have $10 on, then maybe there could be something worked out to a female. That's just how it goes. There's one mechanic, though, Rune Mamba. They literally charge me $15 to put something on the car. I forget what it was, fuel filter. $15 to put that on. That is freaking amazing. When you find a mechanic like that, you do whatever you can to stick with that mechanic. If it's a female mechanic and they charge you that much, maybe marry them, or do a promise of marrying them. Even if they have snaggle teeth, not only, then you get your car worked on for free. So fellas out there that can't work on cars, maybe marry you a female mechanic. I don't know, that's an idea. Parker Duncan. I was referring to Rick Harrison from the TV show Pawn Stars, where he lowballs like every other person. My favorite show is Jimi Hendrix guitar episode. That one is disrespectful. On a side note, he can understand why you could have a distaste for Phoenix Resale. I only watch him because I think his videos are edited in a addictive manner, so I just find them satisfying to watch. Okay, we're going to focus on that Pawn Stars episode and not the Phoenix Resale stuff. But yeah, I do have a distaste of Phoenix Resale, and the best thing I do about that is I don't watch his uploads. I don't give the guy any views that he doesn't deserve. That's how I handle my distaste of Phoenix Resale. But some people, I don't know, they don't like something, then they keep going back and giving views and interest. That's like going to Baskin Robbins. Do they still have Baskin Robbins? I don't know. And then continuing to get flavors of ice cream that you can't stand. Wait, this is not rapid fires. I got to quicken it up. Okay, the Pawn Stars episode, the Jimi Hendrix guitar. I saw that, and that is an amazing find. Is very few things like that. That is $1 million guitar, because Jimi Hendrix is one of the best guitarists of every time. Maybe the best guitarist of all time. It's arguable, but the man was amazing. He was amazing. So that beautiful guitar that could go at auction for $1 million, and a guy came in, if you've ever seen the show Pawn Stars, to verify it, had documentation, everything. The guy wanted $750,000 for it. Still a lot of money for a guitar, but Rick Harrison has the money. Now, Rick tried to come out lowballing at the beginning of $450,000. That's straight up fucking disrespect. Because the guy said, this is worth upwards of $1 million. And it's not like something like that's going to lower in value. The more time passes, the more in value something like that is going to go up. That's like having like a rare Beatles guitar, used by John Lennon or something like that. Something like that is just going to go up in value. But this is Radical Rapid Fire. I will say to that was sometimes you can lowball to a point of disrespect. It's kind of like when somebody might come by, and I have a story of lowballing that I will say for just to plug the next flea market stories. I have a story of two lowballers where I just was like, I just turned my head like in disrespect, like what even was that?